John said that there was going to be massive waves of sealed product coming in for the holidays.
There is.
And yet we're starting to see allocation numbers for Heroes Ascension. And those aren't good, but
Have
we're
you-
also starting to see other numbers come in for the holidays. And
Clearly
those
you're
aren't
not
good,
watching.
and some of us don't even have numbers coming in. So
Clearly you're not watching Cardinal Gaming. Mason, would you like to fill Squeaks in on
yes,
what
fill
your
me
thoughts
in,
are
because
on
right now I'm
Phantasmal?
not feeling the product.
Fill him in on Phantasmal Flames here.
Yeah, Phantasmal Flames, we got wave 2, and it was
Which was
I'm
expected.
actually surprised it held as good as it did. I thought we were heading to 200, but
Which we
Didn't
might,
close.
right? Mega didn't go to 200 right away, but now it's
TCG
starting to
players
get
at
there.
what? 215?
still holding good. But yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that it's I mean, I hope it's just the holidays probably propping it up a little bit. Mega UPCs as well, holding strong. Again, I think they're right at 250-ish, which is still double MSRP. So
Wait, for which
where's
one?
all this product? Where is it?
Wait, which
Wait,
UPCs are 250?
What's 250? Charizard?
The Phantasmal Flames one.
No,
it's not.
Charizard's like 175.
Oh,
Yeah, Charizard's
Yeah,
not.
he's not holding as well. But I mean, still, we're talking about a box that's like what,
yeah,
90
yeah.
bucks retail or something.
I mean,
So-
I've seen
120.
I've seen a lot more product in the hands of people that go to Walmarts and go to Targets and go to the big box, at least on Instagram, right? These guys taking pictures of, I found stuff at Target today. So I saw a lot more of that. I think there is a lot more product out there, but it's just getting soaked up. I think it's
not
there.
to make a dent. It's really not. Like I have on a ticket, I have prismatic mini tins and I have 151 mini tins. Like what? I'm getting 151 in
Today?
2025, let alone.
Well, in mini
Somebody
tins
found
of
a
all
box.
things, right? You
I
think about
hate
in
mini
terms
tins,
of like
by the way.
what's
Yeah, I never
easiest
saw
for them
I
to
was
produce. Mini tins should be some of the hardest things for them to produce.
That definitely was not produced. That was found in a warehouse.
Bro,
That-
can we
It makes it the
discontinue
lucky
on
benefactor
mini
and
tins?
just spoil it
That-
for everyone out
Yeah,
there.
that was a.
I sure don't have
distributor holding
151
on.
mini tins on a ticket right now.
That'd be
Oh, you don't? Oh, that's crazy.
Oh,
Anyways,
that's
Yeah, yeah.
Now your LGS.
It's crazy. I don't own 2 physical stores.
How many did you get?
one case.
Yeah,
So-
okay, yeah, that's
okay.
found. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
Yeah,
feel-
somebody
Wow.
that the distributor found a pallet and they offered.
Nope, you heard it here first, everybody. Get your pitchforks. Yeah.
No,
No, but
It says the price for it, and it's like, oh,
They
MSRP is $99, and it's like I'm paying almost 1.5 times that. Cool, thank you, Bistro.
Yeah,
there's no
it's-
chance they're printing 151 right now.
No, absolutely
They're
not.
catching up on so much other stuff.
Where would they have printed that? There's nowhere in the window where they were printing 151 this year.
It's delayed shipments, it's delayed logistics, it's
Yeah,
it's a pallet in the back of the warehouse they forgot about or kept on purpose or whatever. But yeah,
But it is interesting. I want to bring up to you guys. We all thought in some capacity more product would be coming. When I say more product, I mean more product that wasn't announced, right? Wave 2 of Phantasmal, we were told was going to be something that was coming at some point. Yes, there's the occasional little drips out. Every once in a while, yes, it seems like big box stores get some product, although every time I've went into my local box store, the shelves have been absolutely cleaned out every single time. Every once in a while I go to CVS and they have like those battle decks or whatever on the shelf. But other than that, we had anticipated that product would be coming. And I think part of that's because historically, every time there's been a big boom, then there's a product drought. Eventually, the floodgates open. Some supply comes in. It just doesn't seem like it's happening this time. Even if we go all the way back to like early Scarlet and Violet when it felt like it was flooded, it felt like we turned that corner where product started to dry up for sets. And it's just felt like that way ever since. And it doesn't just feel like it in this game, right? One Piece having the same problems. We're seeing that issue in certain other games with their products. And part of that we know is like supply chain things and printer capacity and stuff like that. I know Magic with Universes Beyond had additional product come in for like Spider-Man play boosters eventually. And I think Avatar might have also gotten a little bit of a restock. But for the most part, we're seeing this across the board. This is not just a Pokemon exclusive issue. Is this just the new norm? Is this the norm that we live in now?
I think I need to start a printing company. It's
John's always starting a new company. So if you want to get in on John's printer services,
it's just like I think the product came. Like I think I was right. I just think that the demand is so absurd still that it all got soaked up.
I think it's just they're not able to print anything at any sort of numbers that make sense to make a dent in
Reasonable
I really
capacity.
just think they're like, hey, we have a 3-week gap here before we have to print the next thing. All right, let's print a prismatic again, or something like that. I really don't think it's like, hey, we're gonna shimmy all these things around to make sure that we get every set from Surging Sparks on is gonna get a reprint. No, it's not. It's not gonna be that. And we're already inching closer and closer to rotation. All the way up to Paradox Rift. So that's going to be rotating out.
Really?
Normally say stuff that's out of standard rotation is pretty much safe from being reprinted ever again. Not always the case, but it's, a general rule of thumb. And then it's like, okay, how far back, if you wanted to reprint, how far do you go? Like, what are we going to do? Black and White ever get printed again?
Twilight Masquerade.
Twilight Masquerade, yeah. Was that ever going to print
Twilight
again?
already had a low print run
Mason,
initially, right? Like
yeah.
that would be one of the ones that I would have thought would have seen it. Kind of like what we saw with Ultra Prism, where it didn't get booster boxes, but they did those weird like 3-pack bundles.
They
or
did
whatever it was.
Twilight with ETBs. They didn't hit it with booster boxes. Is the problem?
Right.
Yeah, which is also interesting that they did ETBs because that's usually one of the things that like generally doesn't get reprints
Well,
nearly as much as
Yeah,
everything else.
here
That's
recently
not
they've
a
been doing it
thing.
in ETBs more recently. I don't know why,
That is-
because there's
that's
so
an
much junk with
old
it, but
thing.
unless
That
they
is
had, like,
true
packs
because like
sitting
last
around,
Black
maybe?
Friday, all the deals were ETBs too.
I think ETBs are something that present the best in big box, and they're probably asking for more. I think that,
And we saw
LGSs
Brick Stars ETBs forever.
Yeah, and
when
like
they reprinted that.
LGSs have been asking for booster boxes more and more, so maybe we'll see a wave of those hit us in
Doubt it,
Q1 or something, just to, like these planning stages are very, very spread out for a company like Pokemon, right? It's not a what are we doing next quarter, it's what we're doing 2 years from now. So but
If not
they
further.
yeah, if not further. So, but they are listening, they are looking at, they have their own numbers, they have their own things they look at, and I'd imagine that the uproar of wanting more booster boxes may have hit that point. Maybe we'll see an influx of booster boxes.
No, we're getting more mini tins is the problem. I don't want these.
Okay, not correct on the
mini
mini tins, but like maybe they don't want it to be booster boxes.
Yeah.
I've been a proponent now for a while that booster boxes are becoming a premium product. That the secondary market or gray market price of those is just getting too high, too cost prohibitive for the average consumer. Where things like ETBs, even when they spike up,
that's why the
$80 to $100. That's
Mhm.
much more accessible for the average person. And then when they can find them at retail, it's $40. We
For
saw
the
them
end consumer, for them to be able to sell it to like big box as well, you have a lot bigger buyer pool all the way through the chain for non-booster box products.
Those
Well, we've
bundles,
seen
I
them
think
tinker
bundles
around with
are
half boxes. We saw that on Black and White in Europe, I believe it was. That they did the 18.
They still have
box.
them in every set for.
They've been
They
doing
did
that
that.
in Europe.
Yeah, and so that's an interesting, like, that's almost like them recognizing that like booster boxes themselves are starting to get to that echelon where it is cost prohibitive. They are more expensive, and treating them like a premium product. They're going to go through their waves. That's it, and we'll find other ways to get the packs out there the same way they always have tins, collection boxes, things like that.
If they really went nuts on booster boxes though and got rid of that sentiment of it being the premium product, it is the cheapest way to get packs into players' hands, collectors' hands, stores' hands. It is the
But
cheapest.
do they
way.
want
But
to
it's
get rid of that
not,
sentiment?
they don't make the same amount of money making booster boxes as they would with big giant, goofy
Right.
boxes.
And they don't get as much marketing and placement with booster boxes as they do as
Right,
a collection box. That's
Correct. So, yeah,
The
that's why
politics of the hobby, dude.
So, so to round this out, do you guys think we see this change in Q1 or Q2 of next year?
I mean, clearly we're not seeing it with the
No.
Senate Heroes.
Yeah.
I'm getting 63 ETBs, y'all. 63.
Don't you get like a
Mason's
couple
about to
hundred
get
now?
absolutely cooked in the comments
compared
because
to
for
what,
most
Mason?
stores, they're getting significantly less than that.
I'm gonna get
Compared
like
to
one.
like 250 I normally get from a standard set.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. That's
Also
That is
about
a
to get cooked
huge
for that. So,
No, look,
That's
those are numbers.
25%.
folks.
Those numbers
I
are
know,
something
hold
to look to achieve.
Like, it's
but
not a
they're
small
also-
amount.
That's all.
And this is not going to be in a wave, as far as I know. It's going to be, we'll probably get more, but there's not like a guaranteed release down the road from the ETBs because it's a staggered release anyways. So it's not like they're going to make them,
I hate that because Mason's going to get hit with the next order of them at 3 times the cost.
That's-
Instead of
like, what am I supposed to do with 63 ETBs? Like, what can I do with that?
you can pay a couple of your employees, not everyone, but
Yeah, that sucks.
that's terrible. I think Q3, Sean. I don't know about Q1, Q2. Q3.
which to be
Q3
fair
is
is what
30th
John told me
anniversary.
earlier this year. He was convinced that Q3 was was where it was going to all be fixed, and here we are now. Q3, maybe Q3
See,
next year.
I was very smart about not saying the year. But
Yeah,
One of
Rob-
these, yeah, I was gonna say, one of
Oh my
these
God.
Q3s will eventually it will fix, right?
30th
Um,
anniversary is hitting at Q3 of the next year. So that ain't happening. Sorry.
Get wrecked, Johnny boy.
I guess we're done for.
Well, you heard it here first.
We're done for.
Heroes doesn't sound like it's going to be much better, according to Mason. So if it is way better, that's Mason's fault. If it isn't better, that's still Mason's fault.
If it's way better,
And
it's not getting to me. It's not getting any better for me.
look at him; he's trying to deflect now, guys. It's not good for me. I know it's horrible for you, but it's still really bad.
Anybody
for me.
that wants to
63
complain
is
about what
nothing.
Mason said, open up a store and good luck.
Yeah, exactly. I do agree with that. I
Actually,
completely
he
agree
would
with that.
recommend you not do that. I think if you ask.
Well, no,
him.
I'm saying
I have 2 stores.
anyone complaining that if you want to get 50, 60
Correct. Everyone
ETBs,
thinks it's
open a
easy
store.
until they've
Good
done
luck.
it, and then they're like, "Man, you know what? You can keep them 62 ETBs because I'm not opening this store." Well, and like 62 ETBs after what 10 years or something of being open. How long has Cardinal been open?
Buying from distro 8 years. Yeah.
8 years. It's taken to get an allegation of 62
63
ETBs.
He's
Like,
building up, folks. Watch out.
Well, that's the
Right.
thing. People
Building
will
my
like open a
spend.
store
He's gonna
and go to
be
distro and be
something
like,
someday.
I only got 3 ETBs, and it's like, okay, yeah, you've been open for 3 months. Like that of course, you and 800 other stores that
Oh,
just
wow,
opened up
that
the last 6
sounded
months.
really
with product.
pointed at John right there. Okay.
No, John's actually had distribution for some time now. So
I've had this show for 6 years, but it's it's gotten significantly lower and lower and lower because I've only been a ecom.
He's a
account.
diamond handser, Mace. You don't.
But
Yeah, they're
Man,
fleeing
it's
us e-commerce
incredible.
out, which is fine. I get it. I totally understand.
Oh,
so.
no, Mason, I'll show you my invoices. They're not anything special. So
Yeah.
even back then, because like I would buy like 6-7 cases of the stuff that came in, but I would I wouldn't sell a single thing.
He doesn't sell. He's diamond hands, gang.
Yeah.
For anybody that actually cares, 63 ETBs. If I sold it at MSRP, I would only be making $1,800. Just so everybody's aware of like
Does that pay your
how
rent
much
for a
money
month?
like that one little drop is going to make me on a typical like release. If I sold it at MSRP, that's how much I'd be making.
And
That's
if you
one
sell
employee for 2 weeks.
and if you sell at market price, it's only twice that. So it's not that big.
It's only 4x that, yeah. So I get to pay for 4 employees then.
Wow.
It's
For
crazy.
2 weeks, not for the whole year. So
Unbelievable.
great.